Welcome back to Yarns and Books and Everything Fine, Episode 1, Part 3. This is the part about books and reading. Yes, as you can see, I redressed Tolly. The pullover got her too warm. Back to the dress. And for myself, a nice fresh cup of coffee in a beautiful vintage mug. Coffee with a vanilla flavor. Before I had a coffee with caramel flavor. It's okay. Yeah. Proper coffee. Good. So, books and reading. As I've told you before, I'm a book lover, a book hoarder. I've got a whole lot of books. There on the other side there are a lot of books, and most of my books were in my cellar. Now they are all up here in my flat in boxes. In the boxes they were stored in the cellar. Paper boxes. Books. Yes. There's a reason for this. We've got a water damage here in my house. The water came up from the Abfluss, I don't know. Sorry. Well, the water came up and back. It was bad. It all took the easiest way, and the easiest way was downwards into the cellar. And all the cellars got wet. And the paper boxes and the books got wet. Well, 95%, yeah, 90%. 90% I could rescue, 90% wasn't wet, but the paper boxes and books that were at the bottom of all the books and boxes, they got wet. I have to sort through them, and I have to inspect them, and I have to dry them, or had to dry them. I have to inspect them and to look how much damage is done, and most of my books are now in my flat. That was so beautiful and tidy, and there isn't enough room for my books up here, and now everything is full. I'm looking here at the side. You can see there are all the boxes. It's too sad. Yes, really sad. So my flat is a bit chaotic right now. The boxes are sitting in front of my yarns, which is sad too. Okay, that's the part of the water damage. But this isn't what I wished to tell you. Just much books, very much books, a whole lot of books, and I love them as much as my yarns. Okay. Last read books. The first one I'd like to show you is this, Echo der Toten by Beate Sauer. It's a German book. It's a crime novel, a regional crime novel. It is situated in 1947, in the era around Cologne. and the Eiffel, and it's the in the wintertime, and main person is Friederike Mathey. It's a young woman who's a police officer in Cologne, and there's a murder, and the Royal Military Police is involved because of black market activities of the murdered person, and it's really interesting to. It was really interesting to read because of the time it is situated in, and the extreme poverty and the special circumstances of Friederike Mathey, the main person, and the other main person is Richard Davis, the sergeant of the Royal Military Police, and it's so close after the Second World War, and all the things these young people lived through while World War II, and yes, Friederike Mathey lived in Ostpreußen, and that's where the Soviets marched through while World War II, and you know what they did to the women there, and so Friederike Mathey lived through this, and her father died, her brother died in the war, and she fled with her mother to Cologne, and got to the female police at Cologne to have something to live for herself and for her mother. And Richard Davis, the sergeant, no, sorry, not sergeant, the lieutenant of the Royal Military Police, grew up in Germany. He is Jewish, and he was sent to Great Britain by his parents to rescue him. His parents didn't survive the World War II, and he came back as a military officer, and well, mainly to find the person who was responsible for the arrestment of his parents, which didn't survive the war. The book is very well written. It's by a German female author, so it was written in German originally, and it's the first part of a series. And well, I liked it a lot, and I can't wait to read part 2. Yes. The second book I've read is this one, Die Clique by Mary McCarthy. The original title is The Group, and it's originally from 1963. And it's situated in New York in the 30s, and it's a group of young women who left college, really good educated, and now are starting into their lives, are getting married, getting to work, getting children, getting everything, adventures and sex and love and everything important in life. And 8 young women, and what they were living through in all the years Um, well, it was a really interesting insight into the 1930s. Yes, and the circumstances of living for the women, for the young women, and who they organized their lives, and what they had to live through, and yes, everything. Quite a whole lot of pages, more than 500, but very, very good as an insight for this period of time. And last but not least, the book I'm reading right now is this one. It's Silbernes Schweigen, Age of Trinity by Nalini Singh, and the original title is Silver Silence, Psi Changeling Trinity. It's the actual book of this whole series, and it's number 16 of the series, plus 3 anthology books. Yes, and I've nearly finished it. So much to read, and I love this whole series. I can't say any more about it. It's in Germany you say romantasy. It's fantasy and romance in a special special situated world, and I love the whole series. I also love the series around Elena Devereux. It's with the angels. The one with the angels, yes. The third series of Nalini Singh, well, I didn't start it. It's not my theme. Fantasy. If it's fantasy involved, it's okay. Everything else, not my thing. What to read next? Well, I'm not sure. There are 2 books on my... Oh, sorry. Too close. There are 2 books on my table. I think this will be the next one. Call of Crows and Huld by G.A. Aiken. The original title is The Unyielding. It's also romance and fantasy. This will be next. And after that, Die maskierte Stadt by Genevieve Cockman. And here's the original title, The Masked City. This is fantasy. Pure, true, old fantasy in a book world. Books are the main theme. Books are always good. And after this, I'll have to look into my books that are all there and there. There's enough to read for me still, or maybe I'll purchase another one. Who knows? Oh, sorry again. I'm too sorry. This is a book part. I don't know. There's nothing more I can tell you right now. Oh, there's a whole lot of but I can tell you, but this will be too much for this. I hope to be back. Maybe in 2 weeks. I'll try it. Then I will show you some more finished objects and whips and summer books. And when you've got some questions, please ask them. When you've got something to tell me, what I can do better, please tell me. When you've got something to tell me what was good, please tell me too. And so for today, I will drink another sip of coffee. And I will end episode 1, part 3 of Jan's Books and Everything Fine. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching until now. And I hope to see you again.